It's another beautifully hot and humid day in South Carolina. We got our RV finally all packed up, I believe. We're running around all morning trying to get it done. But I think we're finished, so I'm getting ready to pull the RV forward and we're gonna start hooking everything up. Here's the inside with the slides in. So we still got a decent amount of room. We can walk around, and the best thing about it is you can still get to the toilet and the fridge in case you want some snacks on the road. So I'm like pulled forward. Okay, so I've pulled the Jeep up to the back of the motorhome here, getting ready to put the neutral so that we can hook up and ready to hit the road. Emergency brake is on, transmission's in neutral, and this is our four-wheel drive. We're going to shift it down to high, over and down to neutral. Now, take the parking brake off, let off the brakes a little bit. We're rolling. We'll actually put it in reverse and then do it one more time. Still rolling forward, so we're good. Put the main transmission in park and shut off the vehicle. Okay, I got the Blue Ox Acclaim tow system hooked up to the hitch, and we got the tow bar down here, which I actually installed myself. It's very simple. Blue Ox is amazing. They send you instructions that are very detailed, exactly how to do everything. It made life so simple. The install of this was, besides crawling under a vehicle in my driveway, which you can see is asphalt, not concrete, it was very easy. I just scratched my back up on all the little rocks. Okay, sorry, wasn't paying attention to the camera. I'm getting the little connections plugged in here. You got these little protective caps that you gotta take out, and then you put in the connections. And this one's got a pin that keeps it together when you got it not in use. And now, okay, so I almost got everything hooked up. The biggest thing right now is I gotta, these arms expand out. So once you get it all hooked up, which it is, you have to either push the Jeep backwards, which I am on a slight decline right now, so I cannot push the Jeep backwards because it is way too heavy. So I'm going to get my wife to come out here, and she's going to have to pull the RV forwards. You can pull the RV forwards a few feet, and you'll watch these arms expand. And these latches here will click and lock into place, and then it'll be done. Then okay, now I'm hooking up the braking system. First I got the vehicle disconnect switch plugged on. So obviously you want it on the RV somewhere and on the vehicle in case something breaks in the towing system. And now we're going to put in our Blue Ox braking system. This is the Patriot braking system. So first off, this is the breakaway switch. I'm going to plug it in right there. I want to go ahead and get this lever situated on the pedal, which pull the driver's seat all the way back so you have room to work. Now all you do is get this up on there, and there's a release button on the top of it. And there it goes. It's tightened up on there. So that's good. And now, this is the power supply. In the Jeep, the power supply that's always active is down here in the box. So you can run the wire out right there and close the top. Okay, so we're plugged in. Now we're gonna turn the power on. Okay, there's too much. When it's red and blue, that means there's too much power or too much pressure on the brake pedal. So, when it's flashing green and blue, we're good to go. Now, ideally, you want this thing pressed up against the seat. So when I did that, you can see red and blue. Put too much pressure on the brake pedal. So I'm gonna move it back just a hair. And now we can do setup. Okay. So that's it. I'm gonna try to find a little piece of wood or something to put right there. So there's because as you saw, when it activates, sometimes it'll push this up and it'll actually push the seat backwards. So I'm gonna try to find a little piece of wood or something to stick right there, but that's pretty much it. That's all you have to do. And this thing is functional. So I'm gonna go get that piece of wood and we are ready to hit the road. Everything is hooked up, everything's locked in place. We're good to go.